Yo, so I was browsing through the internet because I was bored, and I follow somebody by the name of DJ Academics. He does exactly what I would like to do. He commentates. He has great references. He's witty. He's funny. I like him. Again, DJ Academics. Google him. Go to YouTube. Type in his name. And just watch what he has to say. He's very interesting. And but the video is not about DJ Academics. I'm giving you context. So once again, going back to DJ Academics, however, he recently, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming, other than his YouTube channel, he actually got a job with Complex News or Complex Rap. I don't know what they are. Magazine news. So he does a show it's him, Joe Buddens, and I forgot the young lady that moderates it. It's kind of like the rap version of what's that guy's name? It's like the hip hop version of that sports show where it's
prepare to keep right.
Dude, I'm brain farting today. The white guy, the black guy, and the chick that's there who's not really doing anything but moderating. And I know their names, and the black guy and the white guy, that really doesn't help you, huh? And dang, I really forgot what this dude's name is, which is weird. Just having a brain fart. Anyways, the point is, Lil Yachty was on there. And I've heard of Lil Yachty, but I can't tell you what song he's made. I don't know what his albums are about. I just see him. Now, when I see Lil Yachty, I see, I'm biased automatically. I have a friend in the Marine Corps. He's from Georgia. And in my opinion, he looks just like, he sounds, and his mannerisms are identical to Lil Yachty. So right away, without even knowing his hip-hop category or what he stands for, I like him. There's something familiar about Lil Yachty's face, or Lil Yachty period. And what I want to talk about quickly is the interview he did with
keep right.
Joe Buddens and DJ Academics on Complex. And Lil Yachty, you're probably not going to see this video. You got a lot of things to do,
Keep
But
right.
on the off chance that you do see this video, there's something I want to tell you. Quite simply, don't fucking listen to Joe Buddens. Do not listen to that hate-filled, garbage, tired, crack-headed, his girl left him for 50 cent, salty ass, wannabe pseudo-rapper Joey Buddens. Don't listen to him, dude. Like, I was watching the interview, and Joe, he's hate-filled. He's mad. That is a hater. That is a hater. A lot of people are like, whoa, what's a hater? Somebody that disagrees with somebody's opinion is not a hater. That's not true. Once again, DJ Academics disagrees with a lot of rappers and a lot of people. But the way he disagrees, there's no animosity. And he's typically factually correct. But Joe Buddens, everything he attacked you on was emotionally charged. Let me tell you what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody that should have been in your position that never made it to your position. Someone who thinks they're better than you, and skill-wise, maybe he is, maybe he's not. But somehow, the skill set that you have, Lil Yachty, surpassed him. So he's like mad. It's almost the equivalent of like, let's say I go to work, and I work my ass off, and no one gives a fuck. And then this other guy comes in, who seemingly, keyword seemingly, but meaning like you don't know what this guy does. This guy seemingly comes in, and he just explodes. He explodes. And then you're sitting back there, and you're like, what the fuck? I work my ass off, I do this, I do that, I do that, and this is what I get? This guy comes in, doesn't do anything that I do, and he explodes. And then I'm going to try to give you tips
Keep left.
on how to succeed when I haven't reached a certain level of success. So that's what I want to talk to you about, Lil Yachty. And you know, and it's one of the 50th Law of Power. It's a book by 50 Cent. You know, I throw his name in there because in his book that I read, he mentioned something. And I'm going to simplify it and paraphrase it. But quite simply, Lil Yachty, what incentive do you have to listen to Joe Budden? You have more fame than him. You have more money than him. Your career is better than his. What incentive do you have? The only incentive you have to listen to Joe Budden, the only thing Joe Budden serves is a cautionary motherfucking tale. You look at that broke-ass, bum-ass motherfucker and you make sure you don't end up like him, sitting on an internet news show talking about other rappers. It's different for DJ Akademiks. He's a commentator. He's a talker. Joe Budden is a rapper. Now the rapper is not rapping, he's talking on a show because he cannot rap. And he's an exclusive example because Joey Budden thinks he can rap. Joey Budden thinks he's one of the best rappers of all time. Sorry, Joe. Your numbers and your career, they don't substantiate that motherfucking form, dude. Substantiate that form. They don't substantiate that claim at all. So, Lil Yachty, in closing, let's go over a couple things. 1, don't listen to Joe Budden. 2, use Joe Budden as a fucking example. 3, keep doing what you're doing, man. And 4, like, maybe that's who you are. You're, you know, passive, or you just let people yell at you. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take that back. Lil Yachty, you did an excellent job. Because if I were you, and he was coming at me, that's why, and again, that's why I'm where I'm at, and that's why you're where you're at. Maybe. There's a lot of variables, but we're not talking about me, we're talking about you. If I inhibited your body for that amount of time, where Joe Budden was yelling and you need to be a student of the game, I'd be like, focus, Joe, focus, get it? Shut the fuck up, because you've been pumping it up a little too much. Shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, all right? I'm doing what I'm doing, and I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. Now, obviously on Complex, edit out the curse words. So, if I was on Complex and I'd be like, Joe, listen, I understand that you're a pissed off rapper that did not make it. I understand that you had pockets of lyrical skill that went unappreciated. Joe, I understand that your personal life sucks. Joe, I understand that you're no longer a rapper, you're a commentator. Because those who, you know, can't do, they teach. Unfortunately, I'm not listening to you because there's nothing in your career that is fruitful for my career. Joe, the only thing you serve to me is somebody I don't want to be. Okay? I'm not interested in anything that you have to say. Alright? You were an under average rapper with 2 hits. 3, you were a video game character in Def Jam Vendetta. That was it. You were on a hip-hop love show.
Prepare to keep left.
That didn't go right. You got beat up by the Wu-Tang Clan because you talk too goddamn much. You're just a joke. So, shout out to Lil Yachty. You did that interview very good, man. By the way, Akademiks, you're the cooler one of the bunch. You need to tell, you don't need to do anything. Do whatever you want. You have more experience doing that than I have. But I'm just going to simply say, Joe, you need to take a fucking chill pill. Because if I'm an up-and-coming artist, or if I'm an alternative rapper that doesn't know what I'm rapping for because it doesn't matter, I just rap for fun, why the hell would I come on your show when I'm going to be grilled at by a salty-ass veteran like Joe Budden? Like, why? Like, Joe, chill the fuck out, you crackhead. Calm down before I get Method Man on you again. How many ass whippings will it take for you to shut the hell up? When's your next album coming out, Joe? Joe! When's your next album coming out? Fucking, this guy pisses me off. Anyways, Lil Yachty, I have respect for you, man. Keep it up.
After half a mile,
You know?
keep left.
And Complex, out of all the rappers in the game, you chose Joe Buddens. Is he a tax write-off? Well, thank you for, you know what? Thank you for choosing Joe Buddens. He needs a job. He has no source of income and unlimited free time. So he needs this job. So since you're basically controlling Joe, since you're putting Joe in a 360, since he kept throwing at a little yachty, tell him with the power you have to fucking take it down 6 or 7 notches. Quit getting in rappers' faces and quit being jealous. And all of these people on the YouTube comments, oh, he's trying to teach. You can't teach people by yelling at them. Not like that. If Joe was a wealth of knowledge, how come he didn't apply it in his own situation? Answer me that.